Welcome, welcome back to my channel, folks. It is your girl Rose, and today I thought I would do something a little different. So, we're gonna do something a little different. So, let's get into story time. Yes, we're gonna do a story time today, and I'm going to tell the story of how I got paid $500 to shit on someone's chest. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of like not just a plain story time. I will be using the assistance of an animated explainer. Yeah, isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? That's early 2000s me. Yeah, say hello. Hi. Anyways, but yes, so I am going to tell the story of how I. This video is so ridiculous, but I'm just gonna make it anyways. So let me get something to drink and then we'll start the story. And please excuse my face. I know it looks crazy, but this is I would say this is like day 6 of my chemical peel. So yeah, you can see that the skin tags I had before are gone. Yeah, so it's coming along. It's coming along. But anyways, enough about my face. Let's get to the story. All right, so I have my post-it notes here, so I'm going to begin. I don't even know how to tell this story, to be honest, but let's just get into it. All right. So it was the early 2000s, and I had to have been like 19 years old at this time. Hi. Around 18 or 19. Not entirely sure, but I had a lot more hair on my head back then. But I was working at a strip club, bartending and dancing. Yes, and you know, you get a lot of strange clients or strange customers in the strip club.
What is that?
So just be aware of this before I continue. But I was at work one night and I was bartending and I was serving this gentleman. I see, and I can't even remember if he was like a white guy or an Indian guy because this is like over 20 years ago, y'all. So I don't know. I'm gonna say I think he was an Indian guy though. I'm pretty sure because I would remember a white guy asking this from me. But yeah, so he was this Indian guy. He approaches me at the bar, and we get into conversation. I honestly don't remember what the conversation was about, but it is what it is. So we get into a conversation, and all of a sudden he's like, "So, do you offer services?" And I'm like, "The fuck? Like, what services are we talking about, sir?" And so he's like, "Well, I would like to pay you $500 to do one of my fetish fantasies." And I'm like, "Okay, $500? I mean, what does that involve?" So he's like, "Oh, well, there's not going to be any penetration. Don't worry." I'm like, right. But he continues his story. And so that felt good. Anyways, so my hair smells good too. Anyways, so he asked me if I offer services, no penetration involved, nothing like that. So I'm like, okay, well, what does it involve? So then he's like, well, I will pay you $500 to, defecate on my chest. Yeah. So I had a hard time processing this. Like, I did not know what to think. Because, I'm, like I said, I was like 18, 19 years old at the time. And so I'm not familiar with all these different fantasies and fetishes
Ass, titties, ass, and
that people are having. So I was just like, so you want me to pay you $500 to on your chest? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, for real? And he's like, yep. So after deeply, deeply contemplating this, I had decided that I would do this because I needed the money. Let's face it, I needed the money. So then, he gives me his contact information, and we basically exchanged contact info, and he hits me up. And so I was just like, okay, we set up a time, we set up a place. I bring, a taser with me. You always got to have Betsy with you. And yeah, so I met up with him. But I need to reiterate this, since I already knew what I was getting at or what I was walking into. Before I, met up with him, I had to make me a little quick trip to the Taco Bells.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
The Taco Bells, because that gets the bowels moving, And I just don't understand this story and like why I even did this. But like I said, money will motivate a lot of people. So after I eat my Taco Bell, I meet him at the hotel spot that we booked. And, he had like plastic drapes. And, I honestly was shocked when walking. Like, I still couldn't comprehend the situation still when I walked into this. But he then proceeds to lay on the floor with this plastic mat just draped on him. Like, just a plastic mat draped on him. Like, from the waist down. Plastic on the floor. And so then he's like, all right, are you ready? And in my head, I'm like,
but what the hell, boy?
man, no, I ain't ready for this. What kind of is this? But I already collected the money. Like, I already collected the money. So I had no choice but to deliver the service. So, in order to make this situation less awkward, I faced away from him.
ass, titties, ass.
I proceeded to squat on him, and then a turd came out. A turd came out. And, he was just like, you got any more? Oh, this is such a weird story. So he's like, you got any more? So then, me, you want more? Bet. So I just continued to take and then after I was done, he laid very still. And, I got up, went to take a shower. And as I'm walking towards towards the shower, I look back and he's just like smearing it on him. Oh God, why me? He's just smearing it on him. And yeah, after I showered, grabbed my purse, and I ran out of there as fast as I can with $500 in tow. So yeah, that was just crazy. But yeah, that was probably the easiest $500 that I've ever made in my entire life. And all I can say is, if anybody wants me to on you for $500, I got you. I got you. Oh man. But yeah, I I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. And whenever I come up with another idea for a busy so I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It was very weird and awkward telling this story, but yeah. What is life but a series of weird and awkward events? So, yeah. If you're stuck around this long, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, join the crew, y'all. Join the crew. Join the crew ski. Join the crew ski. But anyways, I'm gonna drop another video soon whenever I come up with another idea. But yeah, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And I hope you guys enjoyed this animator explainer video. I'll see you guys on the next one.